Hey you guys, today I'm going to be kind of softly speaking and tracing on a bunch of different game boxes for you. So I'll be tapping a bit, scratching a bit, little bits, but primarily focusing on tracing and just talking a bit with you as we do that. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is Exploding Kittens. Okay, so I'm using some games from a friend of mine. Not all of these are mine. And they keep telling me to play this, and I have not played it with them yet. So, have you guys played this? Is it good? I've heard it's quite funny, like people enjoy it, but I don't know much about it. So the back has kind of like some pictures of the cards that I think you play with. This says nope, diffuse, attack, skip, after the future, alter the future, and exploding kitten. This one's purple, blue, orange, green, and red. It says it's a party pack. And so you flip this open. Oh, there, I got it. I would open it, but I just did, and it like sings a song, which I didn't know it was going to do, so I had to cut it out so it wouldn't like wake any of you guys or startle you. But I'm still laughing because it's like dee 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 dee. Anyway, okay, so that's Exploding Kittens. Okay. Next is Codenames. And this game I love. Codenames. Vlada. I don't know if you can see that. And then it's CHVATIL. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that correctly because I will botch it up bad. Czech Games Edition. #1 party game on Board Game Geek. So there's a silhouette of a woman in heels and a man in a suit. So Codenames, you play with 2 teams, and you are trying to get your teammates to guess different words that are set out, and it's kind of cool because you can try to get them to guess multiple words that are your team's words at one time, and you have to be quite clever to kind of give them clues that will help connect multiple words to one another. Anyone who's played it, that made sense to. Anyone who hasn't, it made no sense. But it's really fun. And I like that there's strategy included. CODENAMES. So there are cards like this on the inside, and you have multiple cards kind of like laid out. and you get your team to guess them, etc. Okay, next. This is an escape room in a box. Let me try and turn it a bit so that I can trace better. So ESCAPEROOMINABOX. Escape room in a box. And it is the werewolf experiment, it says. And they've got the letters in yellow. Werewolf experiment. Escape rooms are, I have never actually done a real escape room. I've only done the escape room in a box. I love it. I want to do a real one very much. Have you guys done escape rooms? So we've got kind of like a bit of a lock over here. Like a little bit of a chemistry like bottle. They've got different kinds of, so you have to work with your team to get out of the room by solving a series of puzzles and things like that that are really different. You have to be quite creative with one another and work together. It's quite fun. Okay. The next game is called Secret Hitler. Have you guys played this? I have not played this yet, but the group of friends I play these other games with are raving about this. This is their game, and I have not played it yet. So apparently in this game it says, can you find and stop the secret Hitler? So you guys, have you played it? Apparently people really like this game. I'm having a hard time getting past the name, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm sure there's like a good reason for the name. It's just Secret Hitler. Someone tell me what it's about and why it's called this. There's a magnifying glass and some cards, some different items that I have it upside down, don't I? Ew, a snake. Yeah. I don't like snakes. They creep me out big time. So it's got a watch down here and some safety clips or whatever these are called, some pens, pencils, a feather, ooh, a dagger in a card, a book, a gun. This says President. So yeah, I'm interested to learn how to play it. But you guys tell me if you've played it. Okay. You guys, I haven't really mentioned it, but I'm obviously in a different location if you're used to my videos. It's a long story, has to do with quarantine stuff, so you might see some videos in a different location for a bit of time. This is Boulder Dash. Okay, I love this game. I've always played this, just like my family and friends will just get a dictionary out and play it like that way without the like formal board game, but my friends had the formal board game. It's got a big B on the front, and I love it. It's got texture. Big puffy orange portion, and then the dark black, kind of matte with some grey design in it. I'll show you up close. I don't know if you can see. I like the design of this box. BALDERDASH. There's some butterflies. So, if you're familiar, this game, it's what does it say on the bottom? Unbelievably true. You kind of like, for example, if it's a dictionary word, like a word from the dictionary that is basically a word that no one has really heard or knows the meaning of, you have to try to write what you think others might guess is the meaning. And you kind of have to be clever as you write, like if the words, well, balderdash, for example, and no one knows what it means, you kind of have to create a definition for it, and everyone does that, and then all the definitions are read, including the actual real definition. Everyone has to guess which one is the correct definition. And you get points if someone guesses yours when yours is obviously not the real definition. You kind of come up with something. And in the board game, there's other options. So it could be like a movie title, and you have to write the synopsis of the movie, something like that. So everybody writes their own version of what that synopsis is, and you guess again who you think which one is correct. If you guess the right one, you get a point. But if you guess someone else's, they get a point. It's really fun. I like it. It's quite silly to like, it's funny as you're like coming up with like trying to write your own definition for like these nonsensical words, but they really are words. So when we play with the dictionary, we just go through the dictionary and just find a word that like you know and probably knows, and use that instead of buying the game. Sorry. Okay, this game is called Best Chess Set Ever, and I have never played this. I don't know what it is at all, so let's find out. It says the strategy board game. Strategy. It says the strategy board game for awesome people. Oh, okay, so the giant chess pieces. I'm just going to show you one. Ooh, these are fun. They're giant. It's just filled, the box is just filled with giant chess pieces. There are no instructions in here, so maybe you just go to www.bestchessetver.com for your instructions, possibly. Let's see. Oh, they do have some things written on the outside. Let's see. Oh, look at this. That's a really cool design. did a video tapping on all of these boxes, and it's aggressive fast tapping. They make great sounds. You should check it out if it's out. Sometimes my videos come out in all orders, so it may be out now or it may come soon. It says it's the timeless test of intellect and wit. It's just simply a chess set that's just really big. That might just be what it is. Oh, it says it comes with a giant mat, a board, a 20 by 20 silicone mat. My guess is it's just chess, and it's just like a giant version. If you've played it, let me know if that's correct or if it's something different. Okay. This is another. This is called Spy Alley. I have never played this. Again, let me know if you have. I've enjoyed getting to write a bit more to you guys in the comments lately. Those are tiny, tiny, tiny letters. Use your wit. On the front, there's like a detective type silhouette of a man in a hat, kind of suit with a briefcase. Kind of has that Codenames feel to it. It says the game of suspense and intrigue. Ooh, actually that sounds like something I'd really like. I'm gonna have to ask my friends to play this with me. This is their game also. I can't tell you much about this. It says, I'm reading upside down, use your wit to unmask and eliminate the enemy spies. Okay, we're reading backwards. As it's showing in the camera. What's on the bottom? Ah, very good. Okay, so it shows the board game. I really like playing games. I grew up playing games with my family, so like, I don't know, I really enjoy it still. Did you guys grow up playing games with your family or friends? Okay, this last game is another that I am not familiar with. Quarto. It comes on a board like this, and it's got different coloured pieces of wood. So there's like a lighter colour, and then a darker colour wood for the pieces. Is what it looks like. The lighter wood, I don't know, it's interesting. They're all, like, some of them have holes on the top, some of them are squares, some of them are circles, and different colours, so I'd be curious to find out what it's all about. The owners of this game like strategy games, as you can see from some that they have, so I wouldn't doubt if this was that way too. It's upside down, that's okay. So there's the board. Let's flip it. I don't know what's inside, so I'm going to be gentle. subtitles included. So it looks like they've got different languages available too for you in different languages in the instructions. I mean, the instructions are in different languages. There it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was relaxing just to watch some tracing and hear a bit about these games. And again, there's a tapping video on all these boxes. Oh, I just love the sounds they make.